Hello friends, it is your girl Rachelle here. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Today I am back with another shifting video. If you have been following along with my shifting journey, you know I have been attempting to shift to Hogwarts for a while now. But I thought it was time for a change, so I decided that I would now shift to Twilight. Because I'm shifting to a new destination, that means I need a new script. So in this video, I thought I would take you guys along with me while I prepare to shift to Twilight by writing out my new shifting script. Although the script with me is going to be focused on Twilight, I will still be giving you ideas on what to include in your script no matter where you are shifting to. So I really hope you guys find this helpful when you are writing your own shifting script. Alright, let's just jump right into this video, but before we do, if you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to my channel, click the bell icon to stay up to date of when and what I post, and give this video a thumbs up. And without further ado, let's just jump right into this script with me. Okay, so before we get into creating my shifting script, I thought I would share with you guys a couple of important notes for scripting. The first note I have for you guys is more of a question, but I get asked a lot, is scripting necessary? My answer to that is no. However, I think it would be very helpful. I just find that writing a script helps you get a better sense of your DR, and it just helps you with your visualization. The second note I have for you is that you should always script in the first person, not the third person. The third point I have for you guys is that you can write out your script on anything you want. I will be typing out my script on a Word document and printing it out later just because I like how neat it looks and I like having a physical paper copy, but you definitely don't have to do that. You can definitely use pen and paper and write it down in a notebook or something, or if you want, you can also type out your script on your phone and keep it on your phone. The last point I have for you guys is that I separate my script into 3 categories. The first category I have is the about you, then I have your DR world life, and then the last one are the rules. So I'm first going to start with the about you section. The first thing I want to put in this category is my name. Your name in your DR could be anything you want. If you want, your DR name can be the same as your CR name, or if you want to be related to a certain character in your DR, you can change your name so that you will have the same last name as the character you want to be related to. For example, because I am shifting to Twilight and I want to be a vampire and related to the Cullen family, I'm going to keep my first name the same as it is in my CR, and I'm going to change my last name to Cullen. So I'm going to type, my name is Rachelle Cullen. The next thing I'm going to write down is my age and gender. I am going to say I am a 16-year-old girl. Another thing you can include in this category is an accent. I want to give myself a British accent because I think it'd be really cool to be English, not gonna lie. With the accent, you can also script whatever languages you want to speak. So I'm going to say I am fluent in English, French, and Spanish. I think it'd be really cool to speak 3 different languages. The next thing you can script is your birthday. I'm just gonna pick a random birthday. I'm just gonna say my birthday is October 14th, 1990. In my CR, I am a spring baby, but I thought it'd just be really cool to be an autumn baby. The next thing I'm going to script is my appearance in my DR. For your appearance, I have a couple of ideas for you guys. You can change your skin color, your eye color. You can also write down your skin texture if you have acne or no acne. If you want, you can also give yourself a tattoo. You can also describe your hair. You can change your hair color, length, or texture. You can also script your height and body build. The last thing I can think about is shaving. So if you are someone who has a lot of body hair and you don't want to worry about shaving in your DR, you could say, I don't get much body hair. Those are only a few examples though, but you can change your appearance however you want. To keep this short and sweet, I am not going to write this out in full sentences. Because I'm a vampire, I'm going to say my skin color is pale. For my eye color, I want it to be gold. I don't have a tattoo myself, but I think it'd be really cool to have a tattoo in my DR, so I'm going to script that. Where should I put my tattoo? I think it'd be really cool to have a rose tattoo under my arm on my ribs. So it would be like somewhere right here. I really don't know why I picked a rose. I just think it would look cool. For my hair, I'm gonna say I'm a brunette. The texture will be silky. And I think I want my hair shoulder length. For my height, I don't want to be too tall, so I'm just going to say I am 5'5". For body build, I'm gonna just say athletic. The next thing you can script is your personality and character traits. Some examples are friendly, humorous, smart. You can be an introvert or extrovert. There's also being curious. You can also be fun or a jokester. You can also be mysterious, sensitive, a fashionista, or you can have a photographic memory. I'm going to say I'm friendly. I want to be funny, smart. Can I say I'm half introvert and half extrovert? I want to be fun. I want to be fashionable, like Alice. And I think I will give myself a photographic memory as well. The next thing you can include is your occupation. So because I am 16 years old, I am a student in high school. The next thing you should include is what I call the world character traits. In this section, you can include any of the characteristics affiliated with the world you are shifting to. So because I'm going to Twilight and I am a vampire, I am gonna say I have basic vampire abilities. I'm gonna make that a little bit more specific and say enhanced speed, strength, agility, and self-control, especially around blood. I'm also going to say I am a vegetarian. I only drink animal blood. I'm also going to say I am a human vampire hybrid. So I can drink blood and eat human food like Renesmee. I'm also going to say I am telepathic. I want a mental shield like Bella. And the last ability I want is shield penetration. That way I can destroy mental shields like Renesmee. At least I think she can do that. I can't really remember. The next thing I'm going to include is my personal history and information. Because I'm a Cullen, I'm going to say Carlisle and Esme found and adopted me in 2006 when I was 16. I chose 2006 because that was the year Renesmee was born. I don't want to be the first human vampire hybrid they've ever known. They can just, figure out everything first with Renesmee and then I'll come along. So because Carlisle and Esme adopted me, that means I also have birth parents. I have to think of a good reason to why I am adopted. So I'm just going to say my human mother died giving birth to me because, human vampire baby is definitely a deathly birth as seen through Bella. And I guess I will say my vampire father abandoned me. Sure, why not? Can you guys hear that? Someone in my neighborhood is mowing their lawn. Anyways, in this section, you can also script your achievements, your successes, and your struggles. This can go really in depth, but I'm gonna keep it simple for now. I'm just gonna list one thing for now, just for the sake of this video to keep it short. A success I have is controlling my blood thirst at a young age. The next thing you can add to this section is your family history and information. For this part, I'm just going to focus on my current family, which is the Cullen family. Some examples you can put here are your siblings, your parents, your residence, and your wealth status. For my siblings, I'm just going to list all the Cullen children. I'm going to say my siblings are Alice, Edward, Emmett, Jasper, Bella, and Rosalie. I think that's it. I don't think I'm missing anybody. My adoptive parents are, of course, Carlisle and Esme. My residence is Forks, Washington, in the Cullen house. Wealth status is definitely wealthy because the Cullen family is wealthy. Now I'm gonna move on to the next category on my script, which is my DR world life. This section is just scripting what you want your life to look like in your DR. There are so many possibilities and ideas you can put here. This section can literally go on forever as well, but I am just going to keep this short. The first thing I'm gonna include are my best friends and love interest. I'm just gonna say I will meet my best friend and love interest in my DR, just because I don't have people in mind of who I want to be friends with and who I want to be in love with right now. I am also going to say I am close with Esme. I can share anything with her without feeling judged. I'm also going to say I am close with Renesmee. We bonded by both being hybrids. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to say is that Rosalie isn't a bitch, because not gonna lie, I really don't like Rosalie's personality. What's a nicer word for bitch? I don't think I actually want to use that word in my script. Let's just say Rosalie is not rude in my DR. Let's just go with that. Oh, I also think it's important to say that my family has lived in Forks for years. Nobody notices or pays attention to the fact that the Cullens have not aged at all. I'm also going to say I know forks very well and I can navigate it with ease. I am friends with Jacob Black. I will also say that I am friendly with the wolves. Oh, because I am a vampire, it is also very important for me to script that I can hide my vampire abilities from the humans very well whenever I am around them. Alright, so those are the few things I'm going to script for now for my DR life. Now let's move on to the last category of my script, which are the rules. The first rule I'm going to put is that 1 week in my DR is equal to 1 hour in my CR. This is just my ratio, but you can put any ratio you want. Another important rule is that when I have shifted, no one in my DR will know but me. Another good one you should put is that no time will pass in my DR when I am in my CR, because I'm sure you don't want to miss a single thing in your DR. Oh my god, is this dude finally done mowing the lawn? Now my audio doesn't have to be ruined. Anyways, back to my script. Something you should also script as an indicator to know when you have shifted successfully. I'm going to say when I have successfully shifted, I will smell chocolate. Something else you should also script is a safe word and safe phrase. If you don't know what that is, it's basically a word or a phrase you say to leave your DR. I'm gonna say my safe word is clover. I'm also just gonna give myself a safe phrase as well. My safe phrase is back to my current reality. Nice and simple to remember. Something else I will script is that I will remember everything that happened in my DR when I return to my CR. I will also say that I cannot die or get sick in my DR, and I will feel minimal pain. Now for myself, I said that I can't dye my DR, but if you want, you can say that if I dye my DR, I will automatically return back to my CR. I think the last thing I'm gonna put right now is what my waiting room will look like. I don't know what I want my waiting room to look like. I definitely want it to be somewhere peaceful. You know what? I'm just gonna say my waiting room will be an empty beach. Alright guys, that is it for this video. As you probably saw, my script isn't very long right now. I definitely plan on adding more to it. I just didn't want to make this video way too long. But if you have any other suggestions or you think I missed something, let me know what it is in the comments down below. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video of me writing my new shifting script. If you haven't already done so, be sure to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And also comment down below if you have any other shifting video ideas that you want to see me do. And with that, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!
Pull the key out the ignition. Run your mouth but I never listen. You hold me back, will never last. Keep talking all your shit. Wondering how all this started. You left me broken hearted. You flip my words, yeah, this love hurts. Keep talking all your shit.